it's Nikki of the Wealthy Woman Within. Welcome to Tapping into the Oracle, where each week I am tuning into you, my lightworking lady, and asking my angels and guides, what is it that is challenging you this week? What have you been struggling with? And more importantly, what guidance do they have to help you move forward in the coming week? So on Friday, I asked, what is the challenge that you've been facing? And the card that came up so resonated with me. The challenge you've been facing is listening with your heart. And I feel like there is just such a kind of an internal struggle right now that you feel like you really want that growth, you really want that progress. And so there's so much going on up here. There's so much thinking and using your mind of, how can I do this? What are the strategies? What's the plan? And so you've been tuning in with your mind, but you've been ignoring the very thing that can lead you forward, your heart, right? And if you look at this card, this woman that's in the card, that's you. And she's got this beautiful flower right by her ear. And flowers are growth, they're new beginnings, new opportunities that are there. The messages are there if you will listen, because they're right by her ear, right? The universe, your angels, they're asking you to quiet that mind and instead be still and silent and listen. Because when you go to that quiet place and listen, that's when your heart can speak to you. That's when you'll receive the messages from your heart. Because those messages are coming directly from here, right? This is your higher self. Your higher self is connected 100% to source. And it is there to bring you all of the messages that you need. So the way forward would be listening with your heart, but that is your challenge right now. And if you look at the colors in the heart, there is this beautiful yellow and pink, and those signify self-love and compassion. And I think this is such a beautiful message for the week that we're going into, which is Valentine's week. And it's a message that I've been having come up over and over, which is that the time right now where we're in such a judgment for ourselves, for the progress we're making, we are really beating ourselves up. And instead, we are being asked to listen with our heart and bring in those energies of self-love and forgiveness of yourself and acceptance. And interestingly enough, when I asked how you can move forward, that's exactly what came up. Accepting what is. And the message on the card is, I accept and embrace my inner majesty. Can you see how powerful this is? So instead of feeling like there has to be an either or, that you either have to go with your mind or go with your heart, this is saying you don't. There's no choice to be made. There is just that flow when you accept. There is just that being what you are. And when you can embrace that, the world opens up to you. Those goals that you're seeking, if you can welcome them with open arms, with open hands, those are the hands that are going to receive. And this beautiful flower in the center, that is your future. Because that flower, that kind of white rose, it looks like to me, that signifies a connection to source and a peace. So it's saying when you can accept where you are and accept all parts of you and feel that self-love and forgive any parts that you don't like, or anything that you've done that's not been going well, just forgive that and really tune into that acceptance and self-love. that's when you will be at peace. And that is how you can move forward. So those are the messages for this upcoming week, is accepting what is, self-love, and forgiveness. And now we'll be doing the EFT tapping, because if you feel any resistance to that, it's natural. And so I want to bring you a tool so that you can automatically work through that resistance. So I actually invite you right now to just take a second to think about how resistant you are. If you had to put that number on there, a number between 1 and 10 with, okay, the message is that I need to accept what is, accept myself and forgive myself, how resistant are you to that? Are you pretty open to that at a 4? Or are you feeling a pretty strong resistance? Like, yeah, I know that's what you're telling me, but I just don't think I'm ready for that. That could put you at an 8, a 9, maybe even a 10, right? So make a note of that number and then let's tap it out. Let's just go into it right now, feeling fully into that resistance, and go right into the points. I know I'm being told to accept what is. I know I'm supposed to look in the mirror and see myself as beautiful and embrace that. But I'm just not there. I resist accepting what is. I don't feel the self-love. I don't feel that at all. When I look at my to-do list and I look at all the things I should do, I judge myself. And I should. I should judge myself. Because I thought I'd be further along. It's already February. I should be further than I am. So I have to listen with my head. I need to ignore my heart. Because my heart isn't logical. How can I trust it? It's so full of feelings. Will my feelings show me the way forward? What if they did? There is a part of me that says it's possible. A part of me that can allow it, just a little bit. A part of me that really wants to listen with my heart. I've done it before, and my heart never lies. My heart always knows what's most important to me. There's no denying that. So I guess I'm saying I'm open. I'm opening up now to going within and turning off my mind for a few minutes and honoring what my heart wants to tell me, what my higher self wants to say. And just feeling into that right now, I feel a shift. I feel a little more accepting. There's a little more love for myself in that. And I can see how I can do what I want. That there doesn't have to be a push. There doesn't have to be a struggle. There could be an ease. There could even be a joy. following my heart and approaching each day with that kind of openness, yeah, that feels joyful. It feels accepting. I feel like I'm opening to a whole new world. I am opening to that with hands of receiving. I am open to receiving what the universe wants to bring me. Open to receiving an even greater path than I imagined. And that puts me at peace. So I hope you're feeling a little bit differently right now. I know I am. I'm feeling a little floaty and definitely peaceful. So looking at that number of where you started, that resistance to just accepting and listening with your heart, how does that feel now? Has there been a huge decrease? Has there been a shift where all of a sudden you feel like this could be the way? Let me know what came up for you. I would love for you just to post in the comments below your starting number and your end number and one aha, like how you're feeling now. And join me next week when we continue into tapping into the Oracle and exploring more of what Spirit wants to tell you, how you can move forward each week with that connection that we're creating here. Have a wonderful week. Happy Valentine's Day, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.